Hi guys.
Welcome to our channel.
Okay, let's go.
You better put that in. I know Oya, which means no. Amakuru, which means how are you?
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Side eye, like that side eye isn't good. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and ndishimye kuba ngarukanye iyindi video ariko ntabwo ndi njyenyine ndi kumwe na boyfriend wanjye ngiye kumubaza ibibazo. I'm gonna ask him questions about Rwanda, so I hope you enjoy it and yeah, let's go. So I have a couple of questions I have to ask him and he's gonna respond, and feel free to not respond at some questions that you don't feel comfortable to respond.
I'll be comfortable with all questions.
Okay, let's go. So the first question is, where have you been in Rwanda?
So I know I've been to Kigali, so I flew into Kigali and I spent most of my time there. We also visited different parts of the country that I don't necessarily remember the name. So I know we went to Kitabi in the national park that's not far from there. We also went to the Gorilla Naming Festival, which was in the north, right?
I don't know if it's in North. I think it's Musanze. Everybody knows Musanze in Rwanda.
Yeah, Musanze. And then I went to the King's Palace. I forget where that is too. I don't remember the names, but Nyanza. We went to, I think that's it. We went to the national park in Akagera, and that was cool too. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. The second question is, what did you like about Rwanda?
Cool. So there's a lot of things to like about Rwanda. I think one of the biggest things for me is definitely the weather. So I love how green everything is. I like it's kind of a mild climate. It rains a lot. I think that's really important. Also the people. I found the few people that I met to be very kind. Yeah, interesting people, very nice and friendly. Also, I get the sense that it's like a smaller country, population-wise and even size. So it's cool. It made me feel like everyone knows everyone and there's a shared culture. So I like that a lot. And then, of course, Winnie is from there. So what's not to like about that?
Oh. That was cute. Thank you. So the third question is, what are the words you know in Kinyarwanda? At least 5.
Okay, let's see. I know Oya, which means no. Amakuru, which means how are you?
Yeah.
Nimeza, which means like good. I know Bitse. Bite. Bite. I forget what it means. I think it means like how are you? It's another way to say how are you. How many is that? 3?
We have a lot of words.
No, but I mean that's 3.
Yeah, that's 3.
Okay. I also know Chinga, which means close. And then I know. I need one more. wait, let me see. I also know. Chane. Chane.
Okay, so looks like you need to learn more. The fourth question is, what are the best experience you had in Rwanda?
What do you mean? Like what type of experience?
Any type. It depends on what you like the most.
Are you talking about like going out and doing stuff? Or are you talking about like the best day? What do you mean when you say experience?
In general. In general.
Okay.
Especially, let's talk about more like traveling, when you were traveling.
Yeah, so if we're talking about like travel experience, I think for me the most fun was Kitabi in the tea factory. Just because I'm an entrepreneur, I do business, and so that was interesting to actually. I was just really interested in like how they built it, how they were making money, and I hope one day I can actually build something like that to be able to, yeah, do something in the world that's interesting. So I found that interesting. And then also the hike was fun, even though it was really long. And yeah, I don't know. It was just, I like that part.
Okay. That was the worst part for me. Okay. So the fifth question is, what are the bad experience you had in Rwanda?
I don't think I had any bad experiences. I think learning about the genocide, it wasn't necessarily bad, but the history is dark. You know what happened, and it troubled my spirit. But it wasn't bad because it is important to learn about that to understand what happened. It made me more sad than it was more of a sad experience being there, going to the memorial, learning about the history and what happened. So I wouldn't say that that's bad, but that is something that was really sad for me during the trip. Other than that, I had overall really good experiences. Did anything bad ever happen?
No,
I don't think so. Yeah, I never had a bad experience.
Okay, thank you. So question 6 is, what surprised you the most in Rwanda?
Let's see, what surprised me the most? I don't really know. I don't think anything really surprised me. I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything. I wasn't really surprised by anything.
Not even how people stare.
No. I mean, I wasn't surprised by that. Just the thing. Like, yeah, nothing really was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, no. Sorry.
My bad. Question 7 goes like this. What was your favorite neighborhood in Rwanda?
My favorite neighborhood was probably, I forgot what it's called. The one that was near Kigali Heights. What's it called? Where I was staying at the end.
Kakiru.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite neighborhood. Location is great. It's close to everything. Walking distance from Kigali Heights. I liked it. It was calm, not too noisy. Also, it had a great view. So, yeah.
Okay. Question 8 goes like this. What was your favorite food in Rwanda?
Definitely isombe. So actually, my family is Liberian, and we have a dish that's called cassava leaf, and it's very similar. So it reminded me of cassava leaf, and I grew up eating that. So isombe is definitely in the top of my list. Yeah.
Isombe is my favorite too. Question 9 is, what was your favorite spot to go out in Rwanda?
I would have to say it is Inca Steakhouse because that's where we had our first date and where I asked you to be my girlfriend. So, yeah, that's my favorite place to go out, like dinner wise.
How about clubbing?
I'm not the biggest clubber. I don't know. That one rooftop place was cool. The one that I found. We went there a couple times. I don't remember the name. It was on the way to Kai's place.
It's now they changed the name, but it was I don't remember. Yeah, now it's called Green Lounge
Green Lounge, okay.
because Green Lounge was used to be the next to the place, but now it's called Green Lounge. Yeah. So you say it enhanced steakhouse. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Question 10 is what is your favorite Rwandan song?
Song? The only one I know, of course, is easy to you. That song, Sabrina. What is it called?
Sabrina.
Yeah, Sabrina.
By
Yeah.
who?
I don't know the guy's name, but I like the song. It's my favorite song.
Yeah, it's Sabrina by Mike Kayihura.
Yeah.
That's our favorite artist. Question 11 is how did you see the Rwandan culture?
Yeah, this is a good one. So I think overall Rwandan culture, I wish I got, number one, I wish I would have got to experience more. But I see Rwandan people as very warm and welcoming. So that's the first thing that really stood out to me. But also kind of shy, as in general, curious and shy. Versus living in West Africa, I feel like people are a little bit more like forward and a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Assertive. Whereas I felt like Rwandan people were a little bit more reserved. So that was interesting. But once you get past that and you really get to know people, they're genuine, very kind, very nice, warm culture, and yeah, overall, I think it was a really good experience for me. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I think most people saw it on your TikTok when you're talking about Rwandan women. Like, can you talk about it more? Like how you saw Rwandan women, the few you saw, like how are they like in general?
Sure. So yeah, I didn't really get. I mean, you're basically the only Rwandan woman that I actually like really talked to and spent time with. But from what I've seen, I think the first thing that really struck me is how beautiful Rwandan women in general are, especially compared to places I've been in Africa. I think they have some of the most beautiful women that I've seen. Also, in general, I was surprised at how many people had lighter skin. I don't know. I've never really seen that anywhere else. And it was natural. You know, a lot of places people use products like cream to lighten their skin. There was a lot of women who just naturally had lighter skin, so that was cool. Also, those are the two big things. Other than that, yeah, I don't really know what else I could add. Because I didn't really spend that much time with anybody but you. So, yeah.
Okay, that was good. Also, I want to ask you about like how you saw Rwandan men. That yeah, like you said about women. So how did you see men in Rwanda in general?
Yeah, same thing. I think they were cool from what I saw. More calm. I think big difference between here and Senegal, they seem to be shorter, like height wise, in general, from what I saw. But overall, like same thing as far as culture goes. Like people were a little bit more shy and reserved. The guys, they seem cool. I didn't really make any friends, but yeah, from what I saw, they were cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next question is like how did you see like parties in Rwanda, going out, like the vibe, the energy in clubs, even at bars, like how did you see that?
Yeah. So one thing, Rwandan people like to drink, which is great, and I think it's different from where I've seen here. I spent most of my time in Muslim countries, so Morocco and Senegal, and drinking happens, but it's more done in private. So it's interesting to see people drinking out and going out, and that always makes the party better. People like to go out. They go out a lot. Like Sunday to Sunday, there's always something going on, which is cool. The beautiful locations, people This is kind of weird though. Like people aren't always dancing. Sometimes you see a lot of people standing around, kind of watching versus actually like partying and dancing. So that was a little different. And I also get the sense that everyone knows everybody. So you see a lot of people. I don't know. It feels kind of like a big school party versus like you feel like you're going to a club. So those are some things I found interesting in general. Overall, though, nightlife is great. I think the fact that there are places that you know everyone is going to be, and it's only so big, so it's not like you're in a huge city where people are spread out. Generally speaking, people are in the same area, and so that always makes the party better. And yeah, nightlife was cool.
Okay, thank you for the answer. But I have like a specific question. How do you see, how do you see Kigali night versus the United States night?
It depends on what city in the U.S. So, like the U.S. is huge. It really does depend, but I can speak generally. Like the music, first of all, like Kigali, a lot more Afro beats, whereas a lot of depending on where you go out in the U.S., but a lot of more hip hop, which gives you a completely different vibe. Also, yeah, it really depends on where you are, to be honest. Like, if you're talking about Los Angeles, New York, North Carolina, like, it depends on city to city. But in general, I think it's just also what people wear. Like, girls even, I think when girls go out in the U.S., it's a lot more, they're a lot more sexy as far as, like, attire goes. It's more about, like, kind of can be flashy, so to speak. It's more of like a production or a vibe or event, whereas Kigali just feels like more chill and calm. Yeah. Also, you'll see a lot more people like buying bottles, getting a section, with the sparklers. That happens, I think, in Kigali, but in the U.S. a lot, that's like the norm, depending on what city you're in. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And thank you for watching. So I would like to ask you if you have any other question you would like to ask Wei, you can just ask them in the comment section so that we will come back with another video of answering your questions. Yeah. Other than that, thank you for watching, and yeah, stay tuned to many more videos to come. Bye.